It was a dark and stormy night. It was pouring in Bangkok, and everyone was asking, "Coach, why are you such a bear?" Well, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more in depth what I think is going to happen in this market, but today we're going to do something special. I'm going to show you why you should never hold bags for too long, and what you should do potentially, or what I have done with my old bags, and what you could potentially do to maximize them instead of just letting them sit there. We'll look into all of that today, along with some jokes, some memes, and all that great stuff. Do me one favor, guys. What you need to do for me, like and subscribe to this video. Show me the love. I'll keep showing you guys the way. Let's get started.
Fat kiddo.
Hey, welcome back everyone. Today we're gonna do a quick video looking at the market, and then we're gonna jump into what should you do with your old crap coins. And now, time to see where the Bitcoin market is going. I'm still bearish on Bitcoin. It's only holding this 100-day EMA, and I think we're going to lose it. Now, one thing I have noticed, and I was looking at today with my research team, was if I invert this chart, there's something quite interesting here. Look at this. We have a cup and we have a handle, which is breaking out. If we break out, we're going to come to that level I've been talking about, $9,050, right at the top, where it looks like resistance here. This level is likely to come and test before we come back and go bullish. So I'm looking for that as my level for Bitcoin, and you guys know all the other reasons I've explained many times that we're likely going to come down and test this 200-day EMA and fill this gap. And this looks like a really nice level for it to bounce in this 9,050, 9,060 level. So watch for that. Going on to look at the BLX. This shows us our Bitcoin liquid index also holding the 100-day EMA. This is a key level. If we lose that key level support, we go lower, and we see that here could be all the way down until 98. And we do have this, what we would call a perfect edge-to-edge setup. Chico span bearish in the cloud. I mean, we're technically, it's not first candle in the cloud, so it's not technically a perfect setup, but it's playing out like it will definitely come down to very least this level, and almost already did. See it come lower as well. Now, you definitely do not want to be the guy who gets super bullish right here, like this dude. Or, if you are that dude, you're gonna look like this dude soon. You choose. Now, what I want to look at is total market cap. So market cap totally is kind of looking exactly like Bitcoin, and it's also holding this 100-day EMA. So if we break this level, we're going to go lower. Same with our alt market. It's very similar. It hasn't tapped it yet, but it could. And we have a bearish TK cross that happened just today. So watch out. Markets are still bearish in the short term, and that could be for another 3 or 4 weeks. And Cobra metrics, as I showed you guys before, is coinciding with that information. But now, a new segment I like to call Throw Shade at Somebody. So today we're going to throw shade at Chico Crypto. Now, he's got a great following and he does great work in terms of his research. But do never, ever listen to this guy. Hey guys, what's up? Here's the tip. My name's Tyler. And guess what I do? I tell you that we're going to be bullish on Bitcoin 4 days ago. Let's take a check of the Bitcoin market 4 days ago. All right, so here's 1 day ago, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4 days ago. We're on a bullish breakout, huh? Ho, you wrecked all your followers. Good job. Step number 2. The next day, altcoins blast off 3 days ago. Let's look at the altcoin market. Well, 3 days ago, it sure looked like it blasted off, all right. Right into the toilet. And just to leave one more, no panic now, buy the dip 1 day ago, right? Well, 1 day ago. Well, yeah, we look like we're coming down further. Not the right person to follow with this. Now is research. Chico, you do a great job. Stop putting on coin market cap charts, making weird correlations that never happened only once with Link and Bitcoin, and telling people we're going to be bullish when we're not. You should stick to what you're good at. All right? Now I'm going to call it throwing shade, But viewers of the tube, don't listen to Tyler when it comes to TA. You can hate me for it. I don't really care. Anyways, looking at the CME, we see that it's held the 21-day EMA, and you know it doesn't look very strong. There's not been a lot of volume in the last 2 days, so I would be concerned about this staying here, and I do think we're gonna fill this gap. So watch for that gap to fill. Watch for us even to come down to 95 and wick all the way down to $9,050. Those are levels you got to watch. You got to watch it. Or you're gonna be the guy who's in the video who does that thing, you know, Holmes? He's smoking a ganja or something, you know, and then he's all messed up. You're gonna be that guy, Holmes.
You're gonna be all right.
So don't be that guy. Looking at ETH is doing almost exactly what I said, coming down this 100-day EMA. It came up a little bit, faked everybody out, and then boom, had its move down. I think we're going to lose this. I think we're definitely going to come down at very least to 310, 312, and potentially all the way down to 280 and 275. Those are key levels, and this one is in the green is also a very key level, 250. That would take a lot for it to dump that hard. I don't think we're going to get that low, but anything is possible. Looking at gold, we had the higher lows, or sorry, the lower highs I pointed out over here, and then we dumped. And we're in the cloud right here. We're having a pending TK cross to the bear side, and the Chico's bearish. This very likely will come not just down to this level, but come all the way down to this level over the coming weeks. Keep your eye on gold. And why is gold bearish? Well, we all know what I follow, the DXY. Now this is kind of making a little bit of a shooting star type look, you know, maybe more of a doji right now, but this has 13.5 hours. There's a lot of time and a lot of things can change. So DXY, we're watching that. If DXY dumps really hard, well, you'll see traditional markets will continue to pump. And when I told you guys yesterday, this likely will come and retest and then go lower. Let's see how it reacts. If it retests and actually closes above, then we have a 3 inside up, and that's a very bullish sign for the traditional equities market, but the volume is not coinciding very much with that analysis at all. Looking at the DJI, similar things, holding that Tenkin and that level right here. And that's pretty much it for today when it comes to looking at coins, because Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the traditional markets are going to tell us where all the alts are going. So now let's jump into a new section. What do you do with your bags? Now, bag holders generally feel like him. I'm sure a lot of you guys have felt the pain of holding a bag on your shoulders too long, and it pulls you down and it pulls you down. It's like a train wreck. It's like when you have a girlfriend you can't get rid of who just is really not good for your life. You know what I mean? So it's like that. Now, what I'm looking at is this. So we have all these bags. I'm going to point out some bags and some things that you could be doing and what you probably should be doing, but I can't tell you what to do. So just listen to what I'm doing and understand why I'm doing it with my bags. So some examples. Status. Okay, status is there. It's been there. It's been around since 2016. Okay, since before the bull run really was in full bull, right? And you know, we look at projects like this, lots of followers. Who cares about status? Who's talking about it? Almost nobody. How is it performing in the chart? Almost non-existent. Has some big pumps and that's it. Can this project do really well? Yes. Has it been out a long time and made a lot of people a lot of money? Yes. Is it going to potentially make you more money than something new and shiny? Probably not. Now looking at another project, NEM, we all remember NEM made a lot of people millionaires, made a lot of people a lot of money. So they've rebranded, they got Catapult now, they got lots of stuff going for them, but it still seems like not many people care that much, you know what I mean? And they're opting into a new wallet and they're doing new things, but will it have the exponential gains with those bag holders? Probably not. Now think about this. If I told you, hey guys, you're holding on to Essentia or you're holding on to Sparkster, you can get a 50x on those. What would you do with them? You would dump the crap out of them. So the second people can get some money out of them, they're going to dump those projects because no one cares, right? With new projects, you don't have that problem. Another example, Litecoin. Now, I was a big believer in Litecoin, but the reality is over the last couple years, there's been a lot of developments in other, companies in the space and other blockchains that make Litecoin kind of not very important. And this is why we haven't seen it perform. And I don't think because they haven't been able to do much dev that they're going to do really well long term. I think that Litecoin is kind of near its end, more so than it at its beginning. So yes, they have partnerships with the NFL and other things. So I believe in that, and I do like them. The people, I do like a lot of the people I've met from Litecoin. So it's not about that. It's about what will make you more exponential gains. All right, coming to Bitcoin SV, shouldn't even need to say it, but yes, there's devs working on it. Yes, there's been stuff developed on it, but nobody cares. Only people that are in the cult of Bitcoin SV care. I don't believe in it. I don't think it is the real Bitcoin. We all know that Craig Stephen Wright is not Satoshi. He's just a faker. He's a guy who believes in his own mind a story that's not true. So we would call those people probably sick. And yeah, holding this as a bag, why would you? Yeah, it's new, but meh. Neo has some stuff going for them. Neo does have a lot of money. Neo does have the ability to pump their bags, proverbially, very much so. They're in the DeFi space. They have Flamingo getting ready. So all this stuff is happening, sure. But will Neo give you the gains that something new and shiny will give you? That's the question you should be asking yourself all the time. Now, the last thing we're going to look at is top 7 ICO. Not because of what they're posting on it specifically, but what's actually happening. So Dexy Network, not many people know about it, but I'm sure real traditional traders know about Addis platform, which basically a ton of crypto and non-crypto traders use as a traditional platform for trading and charting and using different types of algorithms. They made a partnership. We see all these new projects. So we have Sushi. Okay, maybe someone would say, well, Joel, you said yield farming. You're right. But Yearn Finance, Ren, DeForce, Cream, these are all newer projects that came out in the bear market, right? Or recently, Compound, Uniswap, right? We also have new projects every week like Linear, and why am I showing you all these different new projects? Well, new projects are the cream of the crop. These are the ones that have potential to do the multi-X gains that you could have already made in Neo and other projects. I'm not saying that you'd have to completely sell your bags, but I'll give you an example. A couple weeks back, someone said, hey, coach, you can get in a Frontier wallet. I was like, I definitely want to get in. But I had capital in all these places, and I was like looking at all these coins that I have from the past, some Neo and some other stuff. Some of it was in profit because I bought it at like the bottom, and some of it was in a small loss or at a loss, and I didn't really care. And I sold all these coins and put it in a Frontier wallet and put it into Gather and a bunch of other projects. And those projects have made me more money than with just an allocation for most part than I would have had if I already did like 4x on Frontier wallet, right? So I have 4x the capital. I wouldn't be able to do that by leaving that bag. So the point is you have these opportunities to be able to actually make profit more so than just leaving a bag there to sit and die, right? So old projects you really need to go look at. Are they doing anything new? If they're doing something new, it's all good. They're not, you should be looking something like this. And run the hell away from that zombie, all right? Those zombies gonna eat your brains. You need those so you can get money right here, right now. And then we can see also here, right? I'll blow this up. Look at all these new projects. I'm kind of biased with PlotX, obviously, because I'm advising them, but the point here is that which projects do you think are going to do the best? New projects that are doing new things, or projects that came out in the bear market that haven't really realized their full potential? Imagine you took your Neo, right, and you put it into Avalanche, and you just did from 85 cents to $10 or whatever it was at the top, and you took profit. What makes more sense, right? The new shiny thing or the old dogs? For Bitcoin, always the old dog. For Ethereum, pretty much always the old dog, right? But this new stuff coming out, if you're looking at it from a I want to make multi-X gains perspective, you're very likely to do it here, because guess what? Yes, you have token unlocks and they dump on token unlocks. That happens. Yes, it's true. But what they don't tell you is, what about all those people holding Neo, holding Litecoin that held from $200? And the second they see it get close to that number, what are those people going to do? They're going to dump it heavily, because they're going to want to get out to get into the new shiny stuff. Always. So you have to make a decision for yourself. Is it better to allocate to new projects or not? My decision is abso-freaking-lutely yes. That is how you benefit yourself longer term. It's by getting into something new that hasn't realized its potential yet, that has opportunities that are going to come based off of that. And that can be projects like these ones, some of them that are already out that haven't realized their potential and haven't done crazy moves yet. And that could be old new projects as well. So make your decisions, make good decisions, make money with your decisions, because ultimately cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar dollar bills, y'all. My boy Biggie has this to say to you guys right now.
The best video in the world.
You're damn right. All right, so that's it, guys. Think about what you do with your bags. Are you going to hold on to old ones that everyone's going to dump into every time there's a pump? Or are you going to get something new and shiny like Coach K? You have to decide for yourself. There'll definitely be bags that I hold on to, some for sure. But the new shiny stuff has already shown me the way in this short start of the bull market. And yes, we are in a bull market. And even though I'm bearish right now, that does not mean I'm macro bearish. Only short-term bearish, because I want us to finish this correction, which is going to happen. They're going to hit the flush button on the toilet. We're going to dump really hard again, and then we will see that reset, and then we will be ready. You can be like Coach K and his community and have a 75% chance to not get wrecked. Or you can be the people who don't listen and listen to guys like Chico who don't have any charting experience tell you how much we're going to pump. And you have to choose for yourself who you listen to, the shill or the one who's going to teach you to kill. Like and subscribe to this video and hit that bell. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Fat kiddo, fat kiddo, huge fat kiddo.